Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid. Well, we've just finished excuse me, part 3 of our extension video, and we're getting there eventually. We've got the kind of foundation of it built just over here above this busted up car. That's going to be our new home above there, and a sheet rope running up these two walls into it. Make things nice and secure for ourselves. And then down here, I'm potentially going to do the same thing again. Do a sheet rope down here, maybe put our cars parked up here, turn it into a bit of a car parking lot. Something to that effect. It's a bit of a work in progress in my head at the minute. Wow, the spuds are ready already. Holy cow. Let's get them in. Let's get them in. Wowza, our first harvest. And our farming skills gone up a point. That quick. Wow. Bosh. Nicely done, Paddy. How did we get on there? Farm. Look at that. Gone up uber high very quickly. Very nice. What? 24 fresh potatoes. Potatoes. Nicely done, Paddy. And what we got? She's still on the way down. But you know what? I'm going to grab a pot out here. We're going to make ourselves a nice stew. We got any more pots of water out here? Cooking pot. Cooking pot. Full. No, not full. I just don't want to waste it. Get this empty one and fill it up. That into, let's grab the bucket and let's grab the cooking pot. Pour that into cooking pot. Let's dump that again. Now we've got ourselves a big old pot to start our stew in. It was a bloody good harvest on the spuds, wasn't it? 24 we got. We can do a fair bit of damage with that. Let's get them into the freezer. Bar 2. Grab 1. And we're going to make ourselves a beef stew. Nice if we had some onions for it as well. Actually, that reminds me, there's no onions in this. How unusual. I'm assuming they've added them in Hydrocraft, but yeah, how weird. No onions. Very strange. Let's get these done anyway. So you over there. Lovely stuff, and we can get started on our stew now. Create stew from steak. Let's add potatoes in. Oddly, you get left. Oh, they fixed it. You used to get left with, you know, 0.2 of a potato left every time you made a stew. Made this rather annoying. It was a bit silly. It was literally of no use to you. And let's chuck the rest of that steak in. It's a bit of a beast of a stew, but my mother would be delighted. She'd be delighted with such a good stew. Oh, it's a lovely stew. Just need a bit of Guinness. Chuck it in. Bosh. Get yourself a nice beefy stew. And let's get this on the BBQ. Get her cooked. Cooking away there. Nicely done. It's going to be a good stew once it's done. Good nutrition out of it. Takes its time to cook, mind you. Nice. Turn off. I think we've got 4 bowls down here that we can turn this into. Yes, we can indeed. Make 4 bowls of stew. And bosh, you've got yourself a pretty decent meal there. crates on the way and going in the right direction to keep me happy. Bowl of fresh stew, let's stick them in there. And what we'll do is we'll actually stick 2 of these in the freezer. So we're working through our food quite slowly at the minute, aren't we? To kind of balance that way out with Paddy, which is good. But that was quite a good harvest. I won't complain about that. Just pot down here as well. Just in case we get a dose of rain at some stage. Last time water levels are fine. Let's get these re-watered. And we've got some water in here as well. Watering can. From the last storm that blew over. I think it went on for like 3 days, the last storm, didn't it? Let's keep these well hydrated. We've got another skill book now that we need to read. Farming level 2, don't we? In preparation for those tomatoes, because it could easily propel us up into level 4 and getting those tomatoes harvested as well. So see. Now we also need to keep in mind that we've got our traps over the way on the go, and we're hoping. Don't tell me I've not picked up that skill book. No, I have done. It's one I always keep a sharp eye on. Is the farming ones. Lovely stuff. Let's get a bit of that red anyway. That'll do us for this evening, Paddy. So it will. Let's chuck these both. We don't need them at the minute. We're going to be busy tomorrow. And we need to fill up water and go to bed. Seeing discomfort about. Is he starving? No, he's just very hungry. Quite frustrating doing it this way, isn't it? Getting his weight back down to normal, but what can you do? We're alright on the waterfront as well. It's because he's quite heavy at the minute. Stick your screwdriver on there. That takes him into a more acceptable level. Yeah, Paddy's feeling quite smug. He's basically where we're sat here. We're behind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of security before anything gets here. If any, we had any break-ins at night. Not much security. It's just wooden doors that need breaking down, but. Yeah, and if that did happen, we've got our trusty sledgehammer sitting next door to us here, so houses, severe damage. He's quite hungry, so let's go in and get a bowl of stew down him. Down at 80 yet? No, you're not, Paddy. But we do need to give you a good meal here. We do. Yeah, we got our trusty sledgehammer there next to us as well. I mean, we could easily just break out of here and run for the hills if anything were to happen to us. Oh, I can't believe that. Put me severe damage. Hungry. Half tempted to just put him to relax and read a book for a little while, just till that recovers ever so slightly. He's quite damaged, and I think that's what we'll do. Let's pop ourselves down here, Paddy, and read up on farming. Recovering very, very slowly. I think he might actually have to have another bowl of stew just to recover that damage, really. Yeah, quite substantial, wasn't it? We stay in the very hungry region, and this is the risk you run. It's just a bit of a balancing act between hunger and starvation, really. There we go. He's got down to 80, which is good. So we can give him a decent bowl of stew now. But we're going to finish this skill book. We might as well. We're here. We started reading it. He was just recovering, basically. And then we can go over and check on our traps as well, because that's the next thing we need to do. And I've probably left it a little bit late. I'm a bit concerned about that, actually. Come on, Paddy, get it finished so we can go over and check our traps. Bosh. There we go. I suspect if there's not anything in them this time round, it's just a little bit too close to the camp, and we pushed them a little bit further away. Give them a decent bit of strength there. And we can throw down a bag of crisps as well while we're at it. An old bag of crisps. If we've got any. Actually, let's have some chocolate. Needs a bit of a mood improver after those injuries. That'll get him on the mend. And he's back down perfectly on 80. Brilliant. Did well there. Alright, let's get over here and have a look at our traps and see if we've got anything juicy. Any meat. Let's hope so. Yeah, still no sound of zombies or sight of zombies, which is good. We've obviously done our job in the area quite well. Cleaned it up quite nicely. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's caught anything, does it? How frustrating. Oh, and I've only got one worm with me. Let's hope the bait isn't gone out of this one. Ah, dag nabbit. It is, unfortunately. We'll move them a little bit deeper in here. Here is zombie. First one we've seen in a long time, isn't it? Where are you? Ah, I can see you now. You gotta be careful in these places. You just gotta keep your eyes peeled, because they could just pop out of the wrong side of you and bite you in the back. Luckily we found her, actually, because she would have made a nuisance of herself and probably would have wrecked our trap. Bait worm. That's rather annoying that we've only got the one worm with us. Damn it. Because we can dig obviously with our hands, but you may injure yourself, and it'll probably damage my gloves as well. But that's a fair distance there. Surely that's enough to justify it. Surely it's enough to get something caught, unfortunately. Fortunately. You can hear the hum of our generator over here as well. Do you know what? I'm going to change Paddy out of this fireman outfit. We're not planning anything major just yet. We want to try and get this fort kind of finished off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change him out of these, because they slow him down quite significantly. Running the challenge, everything's just a little bit more laborious. So let's change into these bad boys. What condition are they in? They're good. Boots are alright, gloves are alright. Magic camo. Don't really have anything else there that we need to change. But fire jacket. Just something a bit more lightweight for him, really. Padded jacket. No. Go for the military look. Here we are. Have you got anything else. I think that should do him actually. He should be able to run a little bit more jilty. Seems to be. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. And let's just chuck these away up there. Things that we don't need at the minute. Replacement. No, let's chuck that away as well. Is there anything else? Could do with getting rid of that as well, but yeah, we're not kind of facing much in the way of zombies around here at the minute, so I'm not too concerned about protection. And it's just unnecessarily driving up his run distances and things like that. Or it's cutting down his run distances more to the point, rather annoyingly. But we're going to leave that for the minute. We don't need to go out and stick another worm in our trap, unfortunately, because we forgot to take any with us. But what's the bet when we get over here and I've done the same thing again? The bait from one of the traps is going to be gone, but you should be able to get over there a little bit better. How do you do the sprint again? There we go. At least we got there a little bit quicker, eh? And let's stick it in here. I probably should have checked beforehand as well. Honestly, I think you can trap from April through to September, I think. Don't hold me to it, but I think it's that. Yeah, I think it's that. That's a fair distance. That's got to be 75 tiles away, really. If we've not done that, I'm a little bit concerned. Seems a fair old distance away. I don't know. As I said, I don't really partake in the whole trapping very often. I don't know if any of you've got any tips for me or anything like that that could help improve the chances really of catching things. I don't really use it that often to be a master of it. I'm tempted to come over here as well and do some more DIY and just dismantle a few bits and pieces. We're just painstakingly close to level 7. Let's see. Yeah, good haul on the spuds there earlier. Pretty pleased about that. Very good haul. I think we had that done up to like level 2 or something like that, didn't we? What do we think about these? I think these need a bit of a wash. Blood. Oh, they're alright actually. No, we're alright. Doesn't need to be washing anything. He's pooped. He's a little bit hungry. Let's have a lighter snack. A cookie. I'll just take the edge off. That'll take the hurt away. Should be able to get his health back to normal there. And while we remember it, we finished farming obviously. Let us do the foraging for dummies as well. While we think of it. Straight to bed. Oh, I think that's pretty much empty, is it? Yeah, it is. Get him in there. Water bottle, and he's full then. Perfect. Well, he's getting pretty pooped, so we're gonna finish off. Well, I don't think we finish it, but at least it's further into it before we stick him in bed. He's back peckish again, rather annoyingly. Very minor damage. doing. Back to bed, Paddy, and in the morning we're going to go over and get some more planks, chop them down. Do you have to do the trapping between a certain time as well? Do you know what you do? That's another thing you do. I think you need to do it between 6 and 6. Ooh. Let me go over and check it now again. Yeah, I think you do it between 6 and 6 or something. And let's get a bowl of frozen stew. Defrost that before we go on our merry way. Better for the paddy man. Let's have half that now. I'll keep him in a nice sedate zone. Why is he still over? Oh, he's got a kettle of war on him, that's why. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of foraging for dummies as well. We don't need to take that over to the woods. We need our axe, but we're heading over that way anyway. We're going to be busy anyway, chopping wood after we do this. Yeah, so someone sent me a message like, why don't you just build a door? It's a valid question. I just feel nervous having the door there. It's a bit silly. We've built that nice wall there, and you put a door. It's another weak point on the building. I know the walls aren't, you know, solid, but I don't know, what are the hit points on the door versus a wooden wall? I don't know. Have we caught anything? No, we've not. Alright, let's remove these. I don't think we're having much luck here. We don't want to waste any more precious time running back and forth here. Got space for some logs, we do. While we're here, we might as well grab some logs. I have to check that. I think, yeah, you can only do it between a certain time, isn't it? Here, one of them. I swear it was between April and September. You could trap, no problem at all. I might be wrong. Paddy sprinting like a madman, but he's pooped now. Let's get these logs cut up. Yeah, everything's going in the right direction here. It is. Even our Ayman's gone up. First day, thankfully, is quite low. We've not had to use it. We just want this carpentry skid up here. We're nearly there, and then we can really go into overdrive with building our little extension on the top here. Yeah, our first harvest of spuds wasn't an unsuccessful venture, was it? Not even in the slightest. It was pretty good, actually. Right, where are we at now? Still a fair bit behind, but we're getting there. Where we are in the year as well, we could probably think about replanting those spuds as well. Get some strawberry plants down as well, because I believe the strawberry plants are self-regenerating anyway. Once you plant them, they just keep growing unless you dig the ground up, I think. I've never really explored them too much, truth be told. Oh god, it's not even up by 9 points. We're going to have to walk on walls, aren't we? But we don't really have anywhere to build walls. We don't need to build anything at all. Let's just finish these bits. wall around, I don't know. Building for the sake of building, eh? It's a nice little area out here, our decking. A barbecue out here, you'd be feeling pretty right as rain if this was your home in post-apocalyptic, wouldn't you? How's he doing on the food front? He's alright for the minute. Yeah, let's get that down. I don't want that going back up to plus. It's not really putting weight on, which is good. Let's eat another cookie in that pot. And the green zone will actually be well fed for the first time or fed in a long old time. Satisfied. He needs to rest up before we go out getting more logs, doesn't he? Let's just do that for a little while, get that down. That'll do. Let's tip over and grab a few more logs here and work out the best course of action. Oh, how unusual. I didn't know that was random or not. I thought it was a given as long as you were in pretty decent shape, as in you weren't absolutely hanging out your arse with tiredness. Don't need them with me at the minute. No one's come to visit us around here. Still very clear of zombies. That's a good little spot here for logs. Very good spot. Can't hear any zombies. But that zombie over near our trapping station's the first one we've seen in 3 episodes, I think, if not more. Just with the area, we done a heck of a job clearing this area. As you can see by our zombie out in just over a month, we've done pretty well. Let's get these loaded in the back. What's it driving this up by? Does chopping down trees not do your carpentry any good? Well, I thought it did drive your skill up ever so slightly. 504. Well, the more you know, eh? Chop this one down as well. Let me just check that again. 504. It must just be building and sawing of logs that does the job. That I was not aware of. Let's have a look. Yeah. I swear it used to. I'm nearly sure it used to. Every time you chopped a tree down, you got some skill points for it. Oh well. Let's get them in the car and get ourselves back to camp. I'm trying to think where we're going to spam build some walls. Maybe just around this, around these shop areas here, just to kind of divert zombies away from us. I don't know. We'll get that back door. I'm sure I'll think of something. Right, folks, I'm going to leave it there for this episode. I shall catch you in the next one. But thanks for watching, and we shall see you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.